Is the undercut haircut still relevant in 2021? And I'm also doing it on a mannequin using a Lavividhair hair system, which makes it very, very unique. And to me, the undercut is a haircut that, yes, I may have kind of bashed in the past, not because of the haircut itself, just because of the fame that came along with having the haircut many years ago. But it is a very good haircut if you are looking to do specific things with your hair. And today what I'm going to be doing, and this video is in partnership with Lavividhair, and if you are wearing a hair system or a hair unit, you can achieve this look and have it still look amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the glue to the base, then I'm going to apply the actual thin skin poly base. This is the most natural, to me, base you can have. And I'm gonna show you a really amazing technique of how to cut the base with a razor instead of having to outline the entire thing and then cut around here. I'm gonna actually lay the unit onto the scalp here, and then all the excess I'm gonna cut right on the head, and it's gonna be absolutely perfect. So let's go. All right, everyone, so I'm going to basically break down what I did, and the haircut was already previously faded, but this is basically a zero guard faded up into, I would say, a number, this is probably like a 2 right into here. So it's pretty tight, fades up all the way to where the hair was receding, where there was no more hair, especially if you have nothing on top. But if you have plenty of hair on top, creating the area of where you start this connection should be right in through here, the corners of the head. If it's too low, the hair is just gonna fall down. If it's too high, it's just gonna look like a straight up mohawk, and it's not gonna really look that great, to be honest with you. So what I did, so after applying the glue to the base here on the mannequin, on the scalp. I then let it basically settle in and dry, and I applied the poly base, the thin skin poly base, and then I used a razor blade right here. This is a single razor blade, a one-sided razor blade. Usually sometimes they come in a pack where you have to snap it in half, but this came already just the one. So what I did is I held the hair up and I found right where the disconnection was between the hair, right, and the scalp here, and I followed along and just sliced where I was just carving out that excess poly, and that's what this is in through here, as you can see. And if you are attempting to do this on your own, it may be a little bit tough. You may be able to get back to here. You need some help with this, you know. But the key is to hold the hair up and just you can see the separation, and that's when you go in and just take the razor and just really kind of slice out that excess skin, and that's what all this is, that extra poly base. And it's a really, really great way, instead of having to draw a circle on the base and then have to go in and try to cut it out. It's really, it can be very difficult, even for me as a professional. So this is, to me, I've learned to embrace this and find that it's much easier to go about doing it this way. Now, as far as the haircut goes, I think that it's a nice haircut. I mean, it's an undercut. It's something that I think, as I mentioned, won't go out of style. The key to any sort of undercut, and I've seen this in many scenarios, and if you have one, let me know if you've experienced this, where the back is super, super long, right, and the front is much shorter, or the back is like all over the place and very uneven, and you know, this is all the way down here, this is all the way down here. If you notice, this comes to a pretty nice even point right into here, and the reason is because I cut everything straight across and I balanced it out to where it was longer in the front. Then I went in and I created the layers by holding everything out, straight out from the head, and creating just a simple balanced haircut. Then I blow dried it, put a little bit of product in, and then here's the finished result. But the key to this type of haircut, especially if you're gonna have it this long, is that you have to make sure it's balanced. So when you wear it, right, let's run our fingers through it here, is you can brush it over to this side and look at all that volume, and it still looks great. You can flip it over to this side, the same thing, same exact haircut. Now we're going over this side, and it looks equally as good too. So the key to this is that you have an even, balanced haircut, and that's really gonna help the longevity of your undercut. If you go to lavividhair.com and use code TheSalonGuy, all one word, you get 15% off your entire purchase, which is very, very generous. If you have any questions about their systems, go to their Instagram page. The link is down in the description below. You can DM them, and Tina, who is a representative with them, will help you. She's very, very knowledgeable, and I think they're a great company, and I love working with them. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.